Hey guys, thanks so much for joining. My name's Michelle. I'm so sorry. I've been suffering laryngitis, so this is the voice that you get today, but the show must go on. Today, I want to talk about some of the common Louis Vuitton myths that are floating around on the interwebs. I've done this video before, but somehow my new viewers still keep getting the wrong memo. So let's talk about this, guys. How many people are still surprised when you walk in the store or you see a YouTube video? And I tell you, this is not leather, this is canvas. And people are shocked. Like, why am I paying so much for canvas? Okay, so I'll tell you why. It's all the marketing and branding and the prestige of having the Louis Vuitton logo. So look up close. It does look like it's grained leather. Now the reason why is because this is canvas. It's a 5-coat process. This is why Louis Vuitton is so special and really how they started their brand. So Vuitton does not claim to be a handbag brand. They are a travel company. Started by Vuitton, by Louis Vuitton. He packed dresses and trunks for Empress Eugenie for ships that crossed the Atlantic. So the material had to be waterproof, scratch-proof, all that good stuff to protect these beautiful clothes inside from steam and water and elements. In a lot of ways, I would say that this material, it performs just like leather, if not better, because it's meant to behave like leather. You can condition it with, this is Cadillac boot and shoe care. You can condition the canvas with a leather conditioner, okay? Listen guys, canvas. You can condition the canvas, and while you're at it, condition all your leather bags. So I will link this below. Now, another thing to know, and this is a huge myth, you see your vachetta leather is going to have no color to it. So the point of it is to have untreated leather. That is the point of a Louis Vuitton canvas bag with vachetta handles. Okay, so on anything monogram, most likely your leather is going to be untreated like this. Now this one here is a vintage bag. This is the honey patina that you want to accomplish, that I do at least. I think it's so beautiful. Apple Guard, I used to work in the store, okay? I'm a former associate. They never told us to use Apple Guard on the vachetta, especially if it's new. Do what you want, but do not spray that bag right away and then within 30 days think you're gonna return it. It's not gonna happen. So anyways, everyone asks how to protect the bag. So I protect my bag, all of my bags, even if they're not vachetta. The handles, I always wrap them. Even if you think your hands are clean, anything like oil, hand lotion, and come on, you guys, our hands are not clean. You touch door handles, steering wheel, and then you touch your bag. So you can see, this is a vintage bag that the handles do get darker just from, naturally, that's the way you grab the handles of the bag, okay? And then if you look up close too, there's some little watermarks. Now the reason the leather is untreated, I know it sounds crazy, just, you know, you're like, I'm spending thousands of dollars on a bag and the leather is untreated. So do not spray it. But when you get to this part where you have a beautiful patina, so this bag is over 30 years old, you can treat it with the Cadillac lotion, okay? After it has patinaed to where you want it to be. Like this one, this is as dark as it is getting. If you have a brand new bag, do not put lotion on it. It will make it darker. So I know too that some people want the patina to advance. I heard someone use olive oil. Please don't do that, just don't. If you need to, put it in the sun for like a few minutes of the day. So you're giving it a suntan, but anything that has moisture, it is going to be absorbed into the virgin leather and will darken. But you know what? I have no control, you have no control over like how that darkens. Maybe you get one spot that's darker than the other and you'll be very sad. So if you decide, oh, I don't want this bag, but you've already tampered with it, well, too bad. Now some people like the white vachetta. So any of these leather pieces can be replaced, but none of the canvas can be replaced. So if you rip your canvas, it's too bad, so sad. And the reason I say condition it like it's leather is on SPEEDY'S particularly, I see a lot of cracks up here near the zipper. So if you're using your bag excessively, if it's very heavy, you want to watch those wear and tear areas that are going to be around the zipper and the handle where the bag can experience a lot of stress. Next, lining. This is important. This is my vintage bag. It does have a leather lining. It smells wonderful. Now, something about the leather linings, they cannot be replaced. And for manufacturing purposes, you guys, microfiber linings are much cheaper to produce. It is a less expensive material and requires less stitch precision to stitch a microfiber lining than a leather lining. So this lining cannot be replaced. Just think about that when you are buying vintage bags. Make sure you look at the condition inside of the bag. Some of the microfiber linings can be replaced. For example, the bucket bag, that was a common bag that was brought in to replace the lining. Now, one of the bags that had a huge problem with the microfiber lining is the Artsy. The Artsy is a huge bag, so women can put a lot of things in there. And because of the nature of the bag, the lining is going to disintegrate first. I have seen this microfiber lining. Just be aware of this. If the rest of the bag is in good condition, they may be able to replace the lining, okay? Let's just change topic for a bit. I recently got this Teddy Blake bag and I am in love. I am in love. The lining of this bag is suede and it is amazing. Okay, if you want details on this bag, it will be in the description. This video is not sponsored, but I can't stop talking about this beautiful bag. Okay, next on the list, the warranty. Is my bag covered under warranty? If this breaks within a year, is it covered under warranty? Where do we go? These were the words people would always ask this in the store or in the comments. I'm like, where does that word even come from? Can you look at the Louis Vuitton website? There is nothing in there that says this bag is indestructible or has a lifetime warranty or a 50,000 mile warranty like my car. No such thing, you guys. Now, that's another thing too, is just because you paid a lot for the bag, some people think that it's indestructible. So there's that train of thought that it should last forever because I paid so much. Half of the customers abuse their bags and then complain about it later. So anyways, with that said, there's no warranty. It's not a car. There's no warranty certificate. What might be quote unquote covered, and this is not set in stone, okay? If there is seriously like a legit reason that say within 3 months of wearing your bag, something ripped or a piece of hardware came off. This is all case by case where you might be able to get something replaced. There are cases where bags are recalled. For example, glazing on the canvas Pochette Matisse a few years ago, like everybody knew about it, but they wanted to have the bag so badly anyways. Now, things that are not covered, wear and tear. There are bags that have corners. Corners of bags will always see wear and tear, even if you just wear it for a few months. If the stitch of your wallet is falling apart and you bring it back, we're going to examine it because most associates can tell if you've overstuffed your wallet or if you did something to make that happen. If you've been wearing your wallet for a long time, sometimes you can just replace the inner parts of the wallet, restitch, reglaze, all that stuff is available. But no, there's no warranty. And like I said, look on the website. There's nothing that says this stuff is indestructible. You know, I was taught from when I was little, be careful with your things, whether it's $10 or $100 or $1,000. And if you abuse your things, it's okay. Just don't bring it back to the store and say like, look, I abused this. Can you replace it? No. The last myth, this one is something they actually told the sales associate, which I know now is not true. We are supposed to say this bag is such good quality and you're paying for the prestige, and each bag is made by one artisan and it takes them 48 hours to make. Well, let's reference back to this video. It's kind of an assembly line, you guys. Now, there are certain bags, if you are buying an exotic, that is going to be made by one artisan. If you're going to buy a really high-end bag, like the Capucines and up, those are going to have more care put into them than, I hate to say it, the lower end canvas bags. I know we call them lower end because they are maybe the most expensive in your price category, but they're the cheapest in VUITTON. So those lower end common bags are put on an assembly line. Not as much as assembly line as you see with other products like as fast fashion and shoes, but you know, there are like the leather pieces are skived over here, they're glazed over here, and they're assembled over here, and they're cut over there. So there are several artisans' hands on these bags. This is a myth that I wish they would not promote. Okay, I already know in the comments, you guys are gonna be telling me what you do, and whatever you do with your bag once you buy it, go for it, as long as you know what you're doing. If you're writing me to say, I'm freaking out because I bought a bag and I don't know what to do with it, I'm just gonna say, use it and let it get dirty. I mean, but don't buy a bag if you're gonna freak out about it. If you're gonna freak out about your vachetta, then just go another route and it's okay. But just know too, from this video, just know that's what the vachetta is meant to do. And it's okay. I hope you guys learned some helpful hints here. Thank you for bearing with my voice. Thanks so much for joining. My name's Michelle. See you guys soon. Bye.